Ever wondered why your money disappears so quickly, no matter how hard you work? It's not just about the big expenses. Sometimes it's the small, sneaky habits that hurt your finances the most. Costly hobbies, impulse buying, and living paycheck to paycheck are just some of the things that might be quietly draining your wealth. In this video, we're going to dive into the most common bad money habits and show you how they're affecting your financial future. Stick around for some powerful tips to break free and start building a stronger financial foundation. Number 1. Impulsive spending. Impulsive spending is one of the most destructive habits that can silently sabotage your finances. It starts small, picking up a coffee here, a snack there, or grabbing something you don't need on a whim. While it might feel good in the moment, these small, impulsive purchases quickly add up and put a dent in your savings. The issue is that you're not consciously budgeting for these things, and before you know it, you've spent hundreds or even thousands on things you didn't need. The worst part? These purchases often don't bring lasting satisfaction, leading you into a cycle of emotional spending that's hard to break. So how can you stop it? By being mindful, creating a budget, and resisting those temptations. Number 2. Living paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck is a cycle that many people find themselves trapped in. It feels like you're always working hard, but you never seem to get ahead. With each paycheck, you're just covering the basics: rent, bills, groceries, and have little or nothing left for savings or emergencies. This lack of financial cushion leaves you vulnerable to unexpected expenses like car repairs or medical bills, forcing you to rely on credit cards or loans. The key to breaking this cycle is financial planning. Creating a budget, cutting unnecessary expenses, and setting up an emergency fund will help you take control of your finances and stop the stress of living paycheck to paycheck. It's about making intentional decisions today to build a secure tomorrow. Number 3. Costly hobbies. Hobbies are meant to be enjoyable, but when they become too expensive, they can turn into a financial burden. Whether it's collecting gadgets, golfing every weekend, or buying the latest fitness equipment, hobbies can easily drain your wallet. At first, it doesn't seem like a problem. After all, you're just enjoying what you love. However, these costs add up over time, and what once felt like a harmless indulgence can suddenly become an obstacle to your financial goals. If you're not careful, your hobbies could even prevent you from saving for emergencies or retirement. To avoid this, try setting a monthly budget for your hobbies. Look for free or low-cost alternatives and reconsider which hobbies truly align with your long-term goals. Number 4. Neglecting an emergency fund. An emergency fund is one of the most important financial tools to protect yourself from unexpected expenses. Whether it's an unexpected medical bill, a car repair, or a job loss, these events can be financially devastating if you don't have a safety net. Sadly, many people neglect to build an emergency fund, leaving themselves vulnerable to debt or financial strain when life throws a curveball. The good news is that building an emergency fund doesn't require huge sacrifices. You can start small by saving just a few dollars each week, and over time your fund will grow. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses so you can rest easy knowing that you're prepared for the unexpected. Number 5. Maxing out credit cards. Credit cards can be a useful financial tool when managed properly, but maxing them out can lead to serious financial trouble. When you carry a high balance, especially with high interest rates, your debt can quickly spiral out of control. What often starts as a small purchase can grow into a mountain of debt that feels impossible to climb. Many people find themselves paying only the minimum balance, which barely scratches the surface of the principal amount owed. This keeps you in a cycle of debt that can take years to break. The best way to avoid this trap is to use credit cards responsibly. Pay off the full balance each month, avoid unnecessary purchases, and keep track of your spending. This ensures you stay out of debt and protect your financial future. Number 6. Spending for social status. We live in a world where keeping up with others' appearances can sometimes feel like a must. From designer clothes to extravagant vacations, the pressure to spend money to impress others is real. While it may seem like these purchases help elevate your social status, they often come with consequences. Spending to keep up with others doesn't bring true happiness and can lead to financial stress and debt. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to those around you, but doing so will only leave you unfulfilled and financially drained. Instead of spending to impress, focus on your own goals and spend your money in ways that align with your personal values. True wealth isn't about outward appearances. It's about financial security and peace of mind. Number 7. Ignoring retirement savings. Retirement may feel far away, especially when you're young, but ignoring retirement savings is a dangerous mistake that can have lasting consequences. The longer you wait to start saving, the more you miss out on the power of compound interest, essentially, your money working for you. Many people put off retirement planning because they feel it's too far in the future, but the earlier you start, the more you'll have when the time comes. Even small contributions to a retirement fund can add up over time. By setting aside just a small portion of your income each month, you'll give yourself the financial freedom to enjoy your later years without worrying about money. The key is to start now, no matter how small the contributions might seem. Number 8. Avoiding financial education. Personal finance can feel overwhelming, and many people avoid learning about it because they think it's too complicated. However, avoiding financial education only keeps you stuck in a cycle of confusion and poor money management. The good news is that improving your financial literacy doesn't require a degree in economics, it just takes time and effort. By learning the basics of budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management, you'll be able to make smarter financial decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Financial education is empowering. The more you learn, the more control you have over your financial future. Whether it's reading books, watching online tutorials, or speaking with a financial advisor, taking the time to understand your finances will pay off in the long run. Number 9. The hidden costs of costly hobbies. At first glance, hobbies might seem harmless. They're meant to provide relaxation and enjoyment after all. But when your hobbies start eating away at your finances, it's time to reevaluate. Costly hobbies like traveling, collecting, or investing in the latest tech can quickly become a significant drain on your resources. Over time, the money spent on these activities adds up, potentially preventing you from reaching more important financial goals like building an emergency fund or saving for retirement. It's easy to justify spending on hobbies you enjoy, but they can interfere with your long-term financial stability. The key is to set clear financial limits for your hobbies, find affordable alternatives, and focus on hobbies that offer more value than just a temporary pleasure. Breaking bad money habits is essential for securing your financial future. By avoiding costly hobbies, impulsive spending, and neglecting savings, you can take control of your finances and build a solid foundation for the future. Remember, it's about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on taking control of your money. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take charge of your financial future.